I've never told this story out loud before, mostly because every time I think about it, I feel that same weight in my chest, like I'm back there in those woods, being watched. People laugh when they hear the word Sasquatch. They imagine grainy photos and tall tales, but I swear to you, it's not a joke. And once you've felt it watching you, you'll never forget it. It started like any other hiking trip. I'd taken a weekend off, packed up my gear, and decided to explore a trail about 20 miles outside town. It was deep, secluded, the kind of place where you don't see another person for days. That's what I wanted, silence. No phones, no traffic. Just me and the trees. The first few hours were perfect. I followed the trail along a ridge, cut down through a thick patch of pines, and set up camp near a stream. By late afternoon, I had a fire going and was sitting back against my pack, listening to the water. That's when the forest went quiet. You don't realize how alive the woods are until they aren't. One second I heard crickets, frogs, even a woodpecker in the distance. The next, it all stopped. It was like somebody hit a switch, and in that silence, I swear, I felt it. That crawling sensation, the one that prickles the back of your neck. The feeling of eyes on you. I told myself it was nothing, just a bear maybe. But then I caught it. The smell. A thick, musky stench, like wet fur mixed with rotting meat. It drifted through the air heavy enough to make me gag. And then I heard it. A branch snapping. I spun toward the trees, flashlight in hand, heart racing. At first I saw nothing, just shadows shifting between the trunks. But then, movement. A shape. Massive. It wasn't close enough to see details, but I could make out its outline. 7, maybe 8 feet tall. Wide shoulders, long arms that swung unnaturally low. I froze. My brain screamed bear, but I knew better. Bears don't move like that, and bears don't watch you in silence. Because that's what it was doing. Just standing there. Watching me. The sun dipped fast, shadows stretching across the forest floor. My fire crackled low, and I swear every time it popped, the figure shifted closer. I tried to keep calm, tried to tell myself it was just nerves. But then I heard it again. Footsteps. Slow, heavy, circling my camp. I gripped my knife, though I knew it was useless. My flashlight beam shook as I scanned the trees. Nothing. But the footsteps kept coming. It would move, then stop, move, then stop. Always just far enough away that I couldn't see it. Like it wanted me to know it was there. By midnight I couldn't take it anymore. I crawled into my tent, zipped it shut, and lay there in the dark. That smell, God, that smell, hung in the air. And soon I heard it. Breathing. Deep. Slow. Right outside my tent. I held my breath, praying it would leave. My whole body was trembling, every nerve screaming to run, but I couldn't move. The fabric of the tent shifted once. Something brushed against it. And then, silence. I thought maybe it was gone. Until I opened my eyes and realized I could see a shadow. 2 massive legs, standing just feet away. I don't know how long I lay there, paralyzed, but eventually I grabbed my flashlight and forced myself to unzip the flap just a little. That's when I saw them. Eyes. Huge, amber-colored eyes, glowing in the beam of my light. Set far apart, too high above the ground. They didn't blink. They just stared. And for that split second I saw its face. Covered in dark, matted hair. Human enough to recognize, but wrong. The jaw too wide. The brow too heavy. It made a sound then, low, rumbling. Not quite a growl, not quite a word. Something in between. And then, it stepped back into the trees. I didn't wait. I grabbed what I could, left the rest, and ran. The trail was nothing but shadows, my flashlight beam bouncing off every branch and rock. But no matter how fast I ran, I could hear it. Keeping pace, not chasing, just following. I could feel it at my back, could hear the weight of its steps, could smell it hanging in the air. And the worst part, it never once tried to catch me. It just wanted me gone. I burst out of the woods at dawn, stumbled to my truck, and didn't stop driving until I was miles away. I've never gone back. Never camped alone again. But sometimes, late at night, when the world is quiet, I remember those eyes. Burning in the dark. Watching. Waiting. And I know one thing for sure. It let me go. Because if that thing had wanted me, I wouldn't be here to tell this story.